crazy I can go, and they will not put me in the cell. So don't get your hopes up. Like, I did that as almost a f you to the motherfuckers that cover me and my haters. To charge me with all these like minor crimes and like lock me in this country for months. Story, it's my life and I want to live it. And I don't like to be controlled.
Let's pretend he gets like 3 months in a Korean prison. 3 months in a Korean prison. And a huge fine. And he gets out. What is his life now?
Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo are in big trouble in South Korea right now. People are not letting them go easily. The situation in South Korea looks very bad for Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo, and their survival there is like playing with fire. Yes, you heard that right. Now, the South Koreans are fully against Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo. They don't want them to survive or spend their time easily in South Korea because they committed a lot of crimes there. And there's much more about why Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo are not actually surviving in South Korea. If this situation continues, then their next days will be very, very bad for them. So how and why are Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo not surviving in South Korea right now? Let's watch in this video. Make sure you watch till the end. So guys, as you know, Hank Yoo lied about Johnny Somali. He said before that he was not with Johnny Somali and that he would not take anything from Johnny Somali anymore.
Not so out of his safety. I'm not going to mention where Johnny is right now. I cannot even involve myself in
Oh, I see.
Johnny's trial.
But that was a lie. He lied to everyone, and right now that's why South Koreans are angry at Hank Yoo as well. And if you see in this video, Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo were just waiting for a taxi in South Korea, but literally they couldn't find one anymore, which is really disrespectful. But the main thing is that South Korean taxi drivers or anyone else are not accepting Johnny Somali or Hank Yoo now. Wherever they go, they just get rejected, and that's how their situation is going on right now. They just get rejected, and that's how their situation is going on right now. Not only that, there are many more reasons why Hank Yoo is in big trouble right now, and why both Hank Yoo and Johnny Somali are in big trouble. As you know, Johnny Somali has disrespected local people multiple times. His controversial videos and everything he's done are getting exposed. For example, one video resurfaced online where Johnny Somali said that if anyone stays in jail, they can do shady things. What kind of shady things? I don't even want to say. You can hear it from his own mouth. Just watch. It shows how disgusting and shady Johnny Somali can really be.
Jail in Japan's a 5-star jail. Clean as fuck. I was jacked. I was not every day reading books. I swear to God. I was listening to the radio, dancing to Taylor Swift. Too much information? If you go to jail, you're gonna match. We all men here. What you mean? There's no problem with jacking off. There's nothing to do in prison. All you're gonna do is match. What's there to do, my nigga? So I was studying in jail, but also at the same time. It's a balance. At the same time. I have a Quran in one hand and my other. I swear to God, I have the Quran in one hand. Other, I promise you.
You just see what he said? Well, I don't even want to repeat it, but I just want to say this. If the South Korean authorities ever release Johnny Somali, I guarantee you he will go to another country and tell the same kind of story about what he did in South Korean prison. And then people will mock South Korean prisons and the South Korean law. So this is really a matter for the South Korean authorities and their people. If they truly don't want Johnny Somali to mock them like that, then they should make him learn a lesson. And is it only these clips that are making South Koreans angry? No. When South Korean people see how Hank Yoo disrespected South Korea before, heavily and openly, they also can't stay calm. For example, in this video, Hank Yoo said something that most of you probably saw, but I'll say it again. It's like a very big poison in the hearts of the South Korean public. And now, if the South Korean public has actually forgotten about Hank's crimes, then let me remind you, this man literally caused harm, acted without consequences, and even went as far as to curse South Korea, saying the country should have never gotten independence. Yes, he really said that, and you can see it for yourself in this video.
I had to care about Korean politics because I live here, right? I'm a centrist, what they call 중파, right? Because you know why? Because I think both leftists and right-wingers are retarded. Korea should not be independent of either China or America because Korea will be poor as you know? So Korea cannot afford to make either America or China its enemy. Korea is best by maintaining military alliance with America and economic cooperation with China. Yeah. So therefore, I'm a centrist.
Honestly, at this point, both Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo need to face the consequences. It can't just be Johnny getting punished while Hank hides in the shadows like a coward. They were both part of the same mess. Nobody should escape. Nobody should hide. And if Hank Yoo actually escapes from South Korea, then he won't have to face any consequences anymore. But later, what will happen to Johnny Somali? Yeah, definitely. He will go to prison and his situation will not recover at all. As you know, legal experts have already said before that Johnny Somali's future is basically finished.
Look, even if Ramsey, let's Let's pretend that Ramsey gets away with a little bit of time behind bars, maybe a couple months. Let's pretend in a magical world that's not going to exist. Let's pretend he gets like 3 months in a Korean prison, 3 months in a Korean prison, and a huge fine, and he gets out. What is his life now? What is his life now? Where is he going to go? And Johnny Somali, he can't go get a regular job now. He can't go do anything else. He has no skills. He has nothing else. He has no money, no clout. He's going to be irrelevant. He's replaced. He was always replaceable. The only thing he's fun for now is how long he's going to be in the fields. And then he's done. His life is done.
But I actually don't believe Johnny Somali. Everyone just says that Johnny Somali is weak, but they don't see how demonic he really is. Whatever he faces, he was never actually a good person. Even before. He said a lot of things about how he would come back again in real life as a clout chaser from his documentary, where you can clearly see Johnny threatening other creators and saying he'll escape and return to YouTube soon.
My haters, lolly mindset, pedo mindset of Tozy. We winning. We not going nowhere. We run this country. You guys think I'm going to jail? I have freedom, and we're showing you freedom here. Look how happy I am, man. Look at this. You can't take the smile off my face. The ops, my enemies, and everybody on YouTube. I'm coming back to YouTube soon. Yes.
Yeah, he really thinks he's untouchable. Everyone knows by now, Johnny Somali is the king of delusion. Whatever he says, it's probably something that already happened in his dreams. In fact, he's acting like he wants to get arrested. I'm not making this up, you can hear it from Johnny Somali's own mouth. He literally says he's waiting for police to come get him.
I did that was just show, like, look at how crazy I can go, and they will not put me in the cell. So don't get your hopes up. Like, I did that as almost a you to the motherfuckers that cover me and my haters. You know what I mean? Like, that. Like, come get me. Like, I was screaming to people. I was drunk off my ass, but I was screaming to people, call the police, do it. Put me in a cell, like, do it. I'm waiting. Either put me in a cell or deport me. Like, let's get it over with. Let's say I'm able to leave Korea with a fine or just a deportation, which is a win in my perspective. Big W. Do you think these people, do you think they're gonna move on? I think they won't.
Like I always say, Johnny Somali never just sits around doing nothing. He's always trying to find a way to escape or disappear. Now I want to show you another clip where Johnny Somali himself explains why he was charged in South Korea. And guess what he says? He claims it's because he was the most viral person in South Korea. Yes, you heard that right. He's not taking accountability, he's not mentioning the harassment, the chaos, or the disrespect. He thinks he's being charged just because he went viral. It's almost like in his mind, being famous equals being innocent. Let's watch the clip.
Is that I went the most viral. I got the most views. I became the most infamous. But to charge me with all these like minor crimes and like lock me in this country for months, story, it's my life and I want to live it. And I don't like to be controlled. I have a problem with authority. And now I feel like these people on the internet that want to cancel me, I feel like they want to control me. They want me to sit down, shut up, be a boring content creator, be a boring live streamer, but I don't know, I want to be me.
Yeah, Johnny Somali. We all know you're just being controlled by your chaos-loving audience. And don't worry, maybe in your delusional world, the Korean authorities will set you free and put your audience in jail instead. But let's be real. Right now, Johnny Somali is facing some serious heat. So guys, what do you think about Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo? After all the shady things they did, is what they're facing now actual justice or literally nothing? Show me what you think. Let me know in the comments.